Drop an ice cream cone in the chat if you in the trap, if you rock with your boy. Today I got a goal of 300 push-ups. I just did 25, so it's, 275 left. My PR I think is like 218, 220, 224, something like that. So we're gonna do quicker sets, higher reps today at work. I'm tempted to either use D-Wade or even that Galaxy Opal AI. And my Dirk. TR Smith cold too though. D Rose, Westbrook, Bibby, Penny, it's tough. Ice cream cones in the chat. Got a goal of 300 push-ups today. I'm 25 in. I'm rocking with AI, man. I'm not a Derek Booker fan. I don't care. He's 100 overall. I still go off with AI. Still gotta put some more badges on my guys. Shout out my homie Zenon. He dropped the ice cream cone in the chat. Ice cream cones in the chat. I'm gonna make that a thing, man. Drop ice cream cone in the chat. Summertime, we heavy on the ice cream cones this summer. Heavy. Smoothies, ice cream cones. Improve my bench press with the ice cream cone and grips. Drop an ice cream cone in the chat. Building up them muscles. Ice cream cone in the chat.
And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And
drop an ice cream cone in the chat if you're watching.
And it's Shays in at the 4 slot.
Ice cream cone in the chat. Got them emojis. Drop that ice cream cone in the chat.
And so off the tip,
go subscribe to my little homie Wyatt. He got 50 subscribers on his YouTube. He's been running it up. I remember he was just at 18.
Abdul-Jabbar against Jordan. Here's Mashburn.
A
3-pointer off the mark.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the 3-pointer tip. Great hustle on that.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Now here's LeBron. Pocket 5. Down low. Howard. Slammed in
Ice cream cone in the chat.
Well, this is why you have to love the basketball intellect.
Drop an ice cream cone in the chat.
He is simply manipulating the defense in the pick and roll to get what he wants.
And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. To the inside. Here's Kuzi. Jordan with some nice D.
Board MJ.
Well, and you know, you can't impact the shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Howard, the pass to O'Neal. Honolulu passing it around. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, the goodness of pain tells it all. He's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That's just the way it
Oh, Dwight.
Substitution for the away team. As hard as he has worked,
Dwight. Get up. What? He bumped his knee or something?
everything he can to help his team, just heartbreaking.
Tim Duncan, he's checked in for Howard. Kuzi passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and a fast break for Honolulu. Up the floor. Here's Shaq. And finish.
This is Shaq.
Ice cream cone in the chat.
That deep position and then just muscling through.
Hit my cash app. Ooh, good bump still. He got that.
And that's exactly what he's looking for.
Jordan dishes to O'Neal.
Come on,
Most of the time, this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
One for three. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. O'Neal passes to Duncan.
Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Moving against Mullen. It's hauled in by Duncan.
The board.
Honolulu leading by 3. Here's LeBron. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw.
Ice cream cones in the chat.
This is a superior strength by James. Even when
London.
he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Yeah, he misses you.
On the scoring breakdown so far for Honolulu.
Got you a Barbie.
Set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside
Some slime.
in the paint.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Archibald. Iverson cover. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar.
Not much you can do defensively once the lead.
Ice cream cones in the chat.
Too much height. Too much
Rangers
time.
did that though.
The feed to Duncan. It's intercepted. 2 minutes. Archibald with the body.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense
Over LeBron.
to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Irving kicks to James. O'Neal the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Iverson. Irving passes to Iverson. 6 on the shot clock. Honolulu needs to get off a shot. The 3. That's tipped.
And you can see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off. Able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
The Knicks shooting their first free throws of this one. And he knocks down the first one. The Knicks making a switch here.
At the line, 2 shots.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. 1:16 left to play here in the first. Here's O'Neal. Here's Shakes, defended by Shen. Out left to the wing. Archibald passes to Noah. Here's Jerome, and stolen by Irving. Pass to O'Neal, and finished off by O'Neal.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball,
Ice cream cones in the chat.
what can happen?
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Oh, you should have popped that.
There's Archibald. Following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Archibald lays it up and
Step up, man.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
James, the pass to Irving. Sanders.
That
with the
passes
steal.
right now.
6-second difference between shot and game time. Here's Shea. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Irving misses. Noah against LeBron. Passes it to Archibald. And it's sent back by Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Substitution on the court.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Your home
It's
team,
up.
All right.
the away team, 11.
And
Ice cream cones in the chat. Drop an ice cream cone in the chat. Go subscribe to Wyatt's page.
And guys, let's get your hustle stats for the Knicks.
Drop an ice cream cone in the chat.
After the ball, looking to jump into the passing
Is this the
lanes.
last 2K20? Is this the last 2K of PS4? Oh, no. I slipped. Dang, I needed that.
Off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
And it's time for an injury report.
Good day.
Now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Dwight Howard's
This
doing.
offense
David?
right here.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Honolulu's head athletic trainer. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. They're holding him out
Money.
for the rest of the game, and although they don't think he'll be out long, they haven't ruled out the chance that he could miss additional games as well. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
So with Howard sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Iverson, Duncan out there with O'Neal. Then it's Anthony, and it's Korver in at the shooting guard position.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Korver passes to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
And it's never easy trying to guard Korver in that screening.
He out for the game, man. He.
So good at making the right decision, a solid passer.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Abdul-Jabbar up top. Duncan defending. Ellie passes to Mashburn. 4 on the clock. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I tell you, he is pretty crafty down there on the block. Has that sense of how to score in traffic.
Mashburn. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Anthony, the pass to Duncan. Back to Anthony. And that's rejected.
What the bro?
Pass to Mashburn. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
Inside, mid-range, Jamal Mashburn is at home as a scorer.
So Honolulu calls timeout. They're first. A big group substitution here for Honolulu. Garnett, he's checked in for Duncan. Rodman comes in for Shaq. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And Gilgeous-Alexander is checked in for Allen Iverson. Now Abdul-Jabbar after Kyle Korver missing in that last 3-pointer. McGrady outside. Stolen by Miller. There's the pass to Mashburn. Here's Kuz. It's up a three.
Oh,
The shot is
wow.
good.
Bro, come. What is going on?
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Bounce pass from Gilgeous Alexander. It's good from long range. Gilgeous Alexander's got himself on the board with three there.
The Rico. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Noah. Nothing on the board. Garnett with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. New York leading by 5. One guy who now seems to be a perennial MVP candidate. Shea Gilgeous Alexander doors. He is rocketing up the charts.
He is, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. He can consistently put 30 on you like it's absolutely nothing. He gives you everything else as well, including incredible leadership and great teammate skills.
So it's the Knicks now. After Kyle Korver hitting the three. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Defended by Garnett. He doesn't hit that one. He kicks to McGrady. Trying to find Gilgeous Alexander. Gets it to him. And there's Tracy McGrady. The assist by Gilgeous Alexander. Now just a 1-point New York lead. Kuzi passes to Noah. Here's Kuzi. Gilgeous Alexander cover. They get the rebound. And Abdul-Jabbar gets it to go.
Just look at the grace, the agility.
Ice cream comes in the chat.
Grades to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways. Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate and they're rarely fooled.
Now here's Garnett. No scoring in this one. Back to McGrady. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Here's Mashburn. You can't get that one to fall. Excellent D there from Garnett. Look from Korver. They get it back. Pass to Mullen. And the Knicks miss again. It's not going to go for it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Iverson. They've got Mullen, and it's Mashburn in at the small forward position. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
Well, being aggressive and serve, the big man snatching the rebound.
Against the rim with a two-handed slam.
Gotta like how Mullen looks for his open teammates, always trying to make them better.
Korver, no luck.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Shades. Rodman cover. Passes it to Shades. Hands it from downtown. Shades has got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Now Mullen. After Kyle Korver missing in that last 3-pointer. Anthony gets to Korver. Anthony, the pass to Korver. Korver missing again.
Why isn't he hitting, dude? What? Bro.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. All three decided to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Honolulu trails by 8. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Iverson gets to Korver. Back to Shaq. And it's Korver in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. Korver's got 6.
Do not let Korver get it off from the corner. Kyle's automatic.
Pass to Sanders. Good. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Home team
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now.
25.
Iverson passes to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Shaq's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Jerome. Guarded by Korver. Here's Jerome. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. And Shaq with the slam.
No questioning Iverson's skill for moving the ball. A guy this open is an easy dime for him.
The Knicks leading by 3, and the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Anderson's checked in. The pass to Archibald. There's the double team with Korver to the paint. Here's Jerome. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Honolulu trails by 3. Garnett dishes to Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
And it doesn't get any easier for Carmelo. Love seeing him go up strong inside.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Pass to Shea. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Shays has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New York.
Home team leads 35-31.
This is it to Iverson. Anthony with it. Sanders covering. Anthony, the pass to Garnett. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Here's Jerome. He has yet to score. Now the dish to Anderson. Here's Shays. Back to Anderson. Pass to Jerome. Clock at 6. New York moving the ball around. Shays can't hit.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can be
Oh boys, ice cream cones in the chat.
big-time asset defensively.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention?
checking in for your home team.
Timeout called.
Timeout. Timeout.
Richie Garrett. Timeout. Away team. Last section in the building. Get 3 t-shirts. Make some noise.
44 seconds left to play in the third. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Iverson gets to Corbin. They get it again. O'Neal. And finished off by
Who's
O'Neal.
not hitting nothing in this game, bro? What's the matter?
It is otherworldly.
26 seconds left here in the third quarter. New York trailing.
I'm turning it on now.
Here's Gill. Still yet to score. It's Samart.
Go.
Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball. Garnett dishes to Iverson. The pass to Corbin. O'Neal the bounce back. No good on the last. 3/4 of play and it goes straight here. Two out in front. 35. Ending the third quarter on a 15-5 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return.
Corver. Goodness.
And now we have a
Ice
moment
cream
to
cones in the
reveal our
chat.
State Farm
Let's go.
assist of the game.
We need to win by at least 10. Ice cream cones in the chat. Fourth quarter. Turn up. Let's go. AdultschoolWithMarco podcast. The trillest real school in America. We need to put that pressure on.
Once it was there.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say
Let's
I
go.
can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Jordan on the
Let's
bench,
go, forward.
this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Anthony. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Garnett. Then it's Iverson, and it's Korver in at the two-guard spot. Here's Kuzma. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Abdul-Jabbar with it. Now Garnett defending. From 13. And that one's good.
Come on, bro. Defense.
Aaron's got his first basket.
Away team leads
Defensively and was quick
39-37.
to make them pay.
We call that execution, getting the ball to the right guy.
Money.
When it can do some damage.
And Iverson gets it to go.
3 points.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the three ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguarded.
Gets the bucket and the foul.
Oh, bro. Come on.
Right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Garnett. And here's Korver from the arc. They get it back. Garnett gets to Korver. Lets it go with the three. Trains the three-pointer. Korver's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lethal catch-and-shoot player who needs just a little sliver of space. Go ahead, Kyle Korver.
New York calls
I'm
timeout.
not giving up on Corver.
Honolulu making a change here. Duncan's checked in.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Timeout call, Honolulu.
Let's hear how much you want it, fans.
Different look for Honolulu. LeBron's checked in for O'Neal. Rodman comes in for Anthony. And Jordan subbed in for Iverson. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
James, the bounce pass. And the shot is good. And Honolulu leads by 5.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone. Jordan the steal. Out of
Ooh, my ball.
Honolulu keeps possession. Here's Jordan. Into the lane. Duncan. Onside for Corver.
Money.
And again, it's
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've
Can't leave Corver wide open like that. They're going to drain that.
Boy,
Let's
the
go.
three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. They love the aggressiveness.
that one jumps for the field.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Board.
Corver, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky through it all.
Mullins shot is off.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
James finds Corver.
Ah, come on.
New York trails by 6. To the middle. And the basket by Shea.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Gotta show more muscle to keep him off that low block.
Well, it's a couple of things here, I think. Certainly the effort, the willingness to fight, and the willingness to push.
Oh, no. Ooh.
No good for Abdul-Jabbar. Honolulu leading by 6.
Quick. And one.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up.
His size has runs a handle inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
Yeah, a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Honolulu.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter.
Back.
And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Rodman's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And with Corver, he's
Workhorse. Let's get it.
of his game. It's about being more than just a three-point gunner.
1:39 left in the fourth quarter. Mullen passes to Kuzi. Beyond the arc.
Ooh, good pull-up.
And the next miss again. Duncan against
Rodman on the cut.
And Rodman with the slam.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
New York calls timeout. They're down by 12. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter.
That's going to come in the chat.
Got good news, huh?
Yeah, man. Well, I'm streaming, so just read this. Don't say nothing. Yeah, I told you I was right. Don't say nothing now. I got that. I got this. Look. It's a flat. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You told me about that.
Yeah. So, right. Very good. Yeah.
It is now, but
Don't say nothing. What? Yeah, I know. I gotta go over there. Yeah. Still, Friday. Yeah, Friday. Friday. Yep.
Good deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Balanced player of the game, Kyle Korver.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Chalk up to them.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Honolulu. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Jordan kicks to Anthony. Left side, Jordan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul. The drive,
Second
the
team foul.
willpower of Michael Jordan
Never
is
give up.
on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And so he makes both from the line. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Anderson can't get it to go.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Guerin. Puts it up from 12. Haywood in the post, working on Garnett, and the Knicks miss again. McGrady passes to Garnett.
Ah, bad pass.
Here's Zelly. So, Honolulu, this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was responding.
Boy, that was a close game to the fourth quarter.
And never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
safe. Love you. Alright, blessings, more blessings. Four for 16. That is not like my man's. I was gonna go off for hours, man. He got hurt. Sprained left wrist. 7 for 25 for 3. Jeez. Yeah, I could tell from something. Why are these cards so bad? Yeah, it's Galaxy Blue Walton, cool. Sapphire core, bro. Oh, it was pink. Oh, I was tripping. I wasn't even looking at that. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna get out, man. Old School Marco podcast. Might have to work it out. Eighteen, 20. Ugh. Alright, man, I'm finna get out. Old School Marco podcast, TRILLEST, School in America. Y'all be smooth.